push it real.
What's up, guys? I'm Corzi from GamingLegit, bringing you Battlefield Bad Company 2. Shout out today goes to Weather War for his long comment he left on my last video I posted. I like to see that, not just, not entirely just like 2 words. I like, he really broke down his entire opinion, whether I am all for what he had to say or not. It's kind of nice to see, defensive opinions where, he goes on for, good size paragraph for people to respond to comments and so on and so forth. So Weather War, you are the shout out for this video. If you notice, this is Nelson Bay, and I realized the last game I posted for Battlefield Bad Company 2 was Nelson Bay on the part 1 and part 2 of my sniping with the GOL. This is the game following right after that, where you switch over to defense. And I wanted to show you this because in my other video, near the end, you saw me take out the turrets with my mortar strike, and this video, this game, I kind of exhibit why you need to take out the turrets. I got quite a few kills with the turrets, and it's good to talk about. I'm not going to fast forward and skip through the scenes of me going around because it's important. Not every game is just racking up tons of kills 24/7. That kind of goes into the strategy I want to talk about, the third one, practice patience. But firstly, I'll talk about smart positioning, especially for defense. What you want to do is locate yourself in a spot where definitely where you're an adversary for the offensive team. Now if you pick one side of the map and your squad goes to one side of the map, and the other squads in your team are protecting the other side of the map, it's not so much of a big deal. But when you're going as a random and there's not too much communication going on, you can't really rely on your squad to be on board with exactly what's going on in your head. I find the best thing to do is to put yourself in a position like I am right now, where you're in between B and A, and you have good sight of people making progress to those demolition points on either side of you. Kind of picking a neutral zone where there's high traffic, of course obviously to my left, tons of people traffic through here, and people to my right. I know that the demolition points at this time right now have been destroyed, but there's still guys trickling through this area, obviously because I'm getting a lot of kills, and it's taking tickets off of their next demolition point before they even get to it. So that's good. It's something that you guys got to pay attention to, those stragglers, people that are making their way from the back of the map to the next demolition points. I'll be making my advancement shortly, but do the same thing when you get to the next demolition points, even if I don't exhibit it perfectly in this video. But position yourself kind of neutrally between the 2 demolition points in an area where you're safe and you can rack up a ton of kills and protect 2 things at once. That's a huge advantage for Battlefield Bad Company 2. The second strat and thing I want to talk about today is utilize turrets, and I'll go more of an in-game walkthrough as that comes up on this video. Right now, right here, I try to destroy this UAV so they can't use it, but for whatever reason it's indestructible to the pro tubes. I don't know what's going on right there. Maybe it only takes a C4. I heard this guy on my Turtle Beach headset and I found him, took him out. I'm going to be making my advancement very shortly, and when I do, I think I go on the left side, and I kind of put myself in similar spots every single time I play certain maps, because I find that certain places in the maps are more successful in getting kills than other parts of the map, and it's kind of a comfort zone thing where I feel comfortable in certain spots, and so I'm going to go and continue to go to those spots until I see that it's not smart for me to go there anymore. This is that hill that you saw me in the sniper video with the GOL, where I got tons of kills. I was just sitting up on offense, getting tons of kills against the defense, but alternately, like, this is a really good defensive spot right here too. I see that those demolition charges are being armed, but by the time I get to those, like, they're going to be disarmed. And I guess I should touch on that too. Just because you see the demolition charges armed doesn't mean that you have to sprint across the entire map to try to get to them. It's not like, I don't know, it's not like you're going to be able to disarm them. So you can't really be hard on yourself and go, I'm not being a team player, or get on people for not running over to the demolition part, demolition points that are being armed if they're like excessively far away. Now I realize A isn't that far, but seriously, by the time I get over to A, I'll either die or it will blow up. So there's really no point for me to go over there. And then, you know, you don't always have to be that guy that's disarming the demolition points. You have a bunch of other guys on your team that are perfectly capable of doing it, and it's not required for you to do it 24/7. That's a nice series of kills right here. If you haven't noticed too, I'm using the M16. And this is my favorite assault rifle. I think it's better than the M416, the AN94, because of how crazy this guy. I should have been getting those kills, but that's one of those weird things where I was shooting the tree right in front of me. It was blocking my shots, but that should have been a kill on the guy that I was shooting at that was spotted. Yeah, just racking up tons of kills this game. I think the kill death ratio at the end of the game, I went 38 and 5, which is just crazy. I mean, that's a lot of tickets I was taking away from the enemy team. I get a couple shots on him and I'm trying to get away, but couldn't get away. I died. One of my 3 deaths. What can you do? And so here, coming up soon, is going to be where I'm going to step up and get over to the turret, and I switch over to the Magnum because obviously the M19 wasn't working. I like the Magnum because I'm about like accuracy. Like obviously, like the burst fire in my sniping videos kind of show that. I'm not about like just spamming weapons, and the Magnum takes accuracy and skill to shoot. But I find like I can like snipe people with the Magnum. I'm pretty successful with it. Here's me getting over to the turret. Another nice thing about the turret is that you can spot people really easily with the turret, which is also a massive advantage for a defensive team. There's 2 kills right there, right off of the start. You know, this turret right here, I'll get, you know, whenever I'm playing defense, I like to go over to it. And a lot of people don't like to go to them. I don't know why. Maybe it's because people don't know how to use them properly, but hopefully this video will entertain the thought in your head next time you get on Nelson Bay or some other map that provides a turret for you to hop on. You know, you're extremely vulnerable. Like, I could get artillery striked or mortar striked at any point. I could have someone as an engineer shoot me with an RPG across the map at any point. But really, what you see me do is basically mow down, like, the whole entire oncoming team as they're trying to get to me. Me alone, I'm being a one-man army right here. See, there it is, I died. But, you know, I got like 7 kills out of it, so that's a pretty good life. I knew I was going to die. I mean, you're a sitting duck when you're in the turret, but at the same time, you're a distraction from everything else that's going on the map, and you're racking up tons of kills, and you become the main priority rather than the demolition points, and that's important. So, of course, I'm going to be making my sprint back over to that general area eventually, but I see that there's a bunch of people in A. It's going to be armed. I'm going to go over and try to disarm it. And notice when I try to disarm it, I kill this guy first. When I'm disarming it, I'm strafing side to side. You can move while you're disarming, and it's kind of uncomfortable and awkward to be moving while you're trying to disarm the demolition points. But in that last video where you saw me with the GOL on the reverse situation where I was offense, and my strategy was to blow holes in the building's walls so I could look in onto the objective as it was trying to be disarmed to get easy kills. Well, if you're darting side to side, you're a pain in the neck to shoot if you're sitting off in the outskirts of the map. Obviously, too, you can see that I can shoot the M16 like any other assault rifle. If you just spam the trigger, you could shoot it basically rapid fire. This is why a lot of people don't like the M16. I don't have to account for bullet drop because of the burst fire, and I'm able to take out snipers before they're able to kill me, which is kind of ridiculous for this weapon, but it is what it is. What can you do about it? I don't know how you can nerf that. See, I can hear him sniping me, and you know, if you're a good shot in this game, you can take out snipers. That's pretty ridiculous. A lot of people complain about the snipe in this game, but what can you do? Well, guys, this video is winding down. I will be posting Halo Reach videos. I'm going to continue to do that for a long time. I got a huge archive I'm trying to build up so I can have videos playing for you guys well past May 19th. Got Invasion and a bunch of stuff coming up. Hope you guys appreciate those videos. Love you guys. God bless. I'm Corsi. Comment, like this video. See you guys later.